Around 6 years ago on Halloween, some of you might remember the time LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers threw a party to troll Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and how they blew a 3-1 lead in the 2016 NBA Finals. LeBron had tombstone cookies with Steph and Klay's names on it. I mean, that's kind of cold, I'm not gonna lie. That was the time that the Warriors-Cavs rivalry was actually being talked about as the new age Celtics-Lakers rivalry that was through the 1980s. Especially after the Warriors took advantage of a Cavs team that had Timothy Mozgov as their second best player in the 2015 NBA Finals. Another Finals meeting was what Cleveland wanted, Golden State wanted, and well, what we wanted. Klay Thompson called LeBron's party petty, and if I've taught you anything about Klay, he keeps his receipts. Oh, and that was around 50 or so days before the Cavs and Warriors would meet for an epic Christmas Day rematch that I think all of us can agree was the best Christmas Day game maybe ever.
Curry on Irving. Irving the drive, back to James! Cavaliers lead and a foul! As Durant comes the other way to Curry. Curry for three. Bang! Steph Curry from downtown. Here comes Irving, drives on Thompson. Irving spins, puts up the shot. It's good! Kyrie Irving with 3.4 remaining. And the Warriors call timeout.
And even though the Warriors led by as much as 14 points in the fourth quarter, they still somehow squandered that lead to LeBron and Kyrie, who took over down the stretch. The Warriors knew they shouldn't have won that game and knew that they were clearly the better team now that they had Kevin Durant. But the game is about wins and losses, so when the Warriors lost a 4 straight game to the Cavs dating back to Game 5 of the 16 Finals, the Cavs felt that they were in the Warriors' heads, and that pissed off each guy on the Warriors, namely Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. Klay was already fuming because of the Cavs trolling them a few months earlier, and Draymond still has some pretty extreme beef with LeBron at that point. Actually, just 5 days before the Cavs and the Warriors' next matchup, Klay was still talking about the Cavs' Halloween party. You knew he had a serious chip on his shoulder when he said, "It's obviously not respect, so it's got to be on the other side of the spectrum, so that's fine with us. They can do that childish stuff, it doesn't matter to us. All we've got to do is handle it on the court, you know?" And this time, there was no way he was letting them lose. So when the Warriors drew the Cavs on January 16, 2017, a whole lot of this happened.
This pass picked off by Jefferson. Foul by Green on James. And Richard Jefferson in the face of Draymond Green. Looked like a shot to the chest.
Golden State was physical, unrelenting, and seemingly out for blood. And if you're wondering, yes, Klay did lead the way that game with 26 points and 5 3-pointers, so I guess he got exactly what he wanted. And it was from that point on, this quote-unquote rivalry skewed in the Warriors' favor, big time. The Cavs and the Warriors would go on to meet in the next 2 finals, and in those 2 series, it was all Golden State with an 8-1 record, to which Klay Thompson had the ultimate savage response. "Oh yeah, that was funny. Look how that turned out. Bums. That was crazy. I forgot about that. Well, look at what pettiness gets you. Gets you 1-8 in the finals. Idiots." I mean, I felt that too, but I am almost, actually, no. I'm 100% certain the Warriors looking back today would say that the disrespect the Cavs leveled at them was nothing compared to the disrespect the Warriors will be met with just a couple of years later. Starting from the summer of 2019 all the way until the start of the 2021 NBA season, you see, the Warriors ran through the NBA with little to no adversity from a competition standpoint for like a solid 3 years. From, I would say, the minute the Warriors played their first game with Kevin Durant in 2016 throughout the 2018 season, it was almost a foregone conclusion that the Warriors would win the NBA Finals. And I know that there was a little bit of speculation before the Warriors and Cavs met in the 2017 NBA Finals after the Cavs won the Christmas Day grudge match, but still, we knew what was going to happen after the Warriors rooted Cleveland in the first 2 games. So when the Warriors lost KD to injury during the 2019 postseason and then lost Klay to an ACL tear just weeks later in the NBA Finals, the Warriors, of course, lost to the Raptors in the finals. And all I heard and read for a good long while was this.
Stephen A. Smith, is Golden State's dynasty done?
Yes, it is.
That dynasty's over. We did what we had to do.
Oh yeah? Well, go back to sleep. While guys were out there celebrating the premature demise of the Warriors, Steph, Klay, Draymond, and the rest of those boys, they were patiently and then not so patiently awaiting their opportunity at firing back at the world. But when the Warriors won a league-worst 15 games during the following season, it just gave that much more fuel to the quote-unquote Warriors dynasty is over fire. But the fire in the eyes of the Warriors only grew stronger and stronger and stronger.
Obviously injuries happened. Now we're in the suspension, so it's kind of everybody's kind of in some uncertainty. But for us, big picture, like we know we're not done.
To say the dynasty is over, I think is a little ignorant because I think I'm going to come back 110%. I think I'm going to come back even better, more athletic, and I would just not. It would not be smart to count the dubs out. That's all I'll tell people.
It was a while before the Warriors could actually unite back on the court because of the pandemic, and then there was Klay's ACL tear and just so much going on. So from the moment the Raptors won the NBA title until the fall of 2021, the Warriors took a national beating unlike any other sport franchise has ever endured. People took shots at Steph and Klay wasn't going to be the same, that Draymond was a system player at best. And up until last season, I was still hearing people saying that the Warriors wouldn't even make the playoffs. And then you, me, and 29 other NBA teams watched one of the greatest revenge tours in a single season ever. The Warriors were finally, well almost, healthy enough to win a lot of games while they waited for Klay Thompson to get back. And in case you forgot, the Warriors started the season 18-2 and even did this to the team that was favored to win the NBA title.
Poole turns the corner. Remember, he's right with him. Poole can't shake him. Shot clock at 6. Green hits one off. KD. Last shot of the corner. Iguodala buries one. Joining Wiggins.
Defenses look better the last 2 possessions.
Drip, drip. And Stephen Curry.
If beating the team that is favored to win the finals on their home floor isn't enough to show the world that the Warriors are still the Warriors, I don't know what does. And wait, SportsCenter on Twitter. The Celtics have a strong chance to beat the Warriors in the NBA Finals, according to ESPN's BPI. When will this stop? Like, when will all of the Warriors slander stop?
And maybe some second shots.
Curry again. Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. He's furious. There was contact there. Back to Curry. Step back. Three-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry drills the 3. That's a 6-point Warriors lead. Timeout Boston.
No, go back. There's more.
6 assists for Green. Curry a long 3. That's good! Steph Curry from way downtown.
And to all of those who spent the last few years tearing down the Dubs,
Mama, there goes that man, and then says, put a ring on it.
you got anything to say? You know, something along the lines of, I was wrong, and any Steph Curry-led basketball team is going to be undeniably great. That ring celebration by Steph has to be the coldest topper to any revenge tour ever.
I can't wait to retweet that thing, freaking bum.